Hey everyone, it's David again from Real Hardware Reviews, and today on the review bench we have the 3060 Ti Gaming X Trio from MSI. This particular RTX 3060 Ti may indeed start with the same PCI 4.0 based Ampere core, with its 4,864 shader units, 38 RT cores, and 152 tensor cores. It also includes a 256-bit bus with 8 gigs of 14 GB per second GDDR6 RAM combination, but that is the only things that it shares in common with a typical RTX 3060 Ti. The most obvious change is in the dimensions, as MSI has bestowed upon this card with their 3-slot Triforce 2 custom cooling solution that makes the use of 3 Torx-Fan 4.0 95mm fans, 6 precision matched core pipe heat pipes, advanced 3D model cooling fins, and a surface area that is approximately 43 square inches. MSI dropped the 12-pin connector and went with the tried and true dual 8-pin configuration. Sure, 12-pin equipped power supplies will eventually replace 8 pins, but right now, not every power supply has the cutting-edge connector. MSI has boosted the core from a default boost from 1665 MHz to 1830 MHz, or a full 9%. However, that does not tell the full story, as MSI has also bumped up the default power limit from 200 to 240 watts. Mix in multiple RGB LED clusters for customized lighting and effects, and the MSI GeForce RTX 3060 Ti Gaming X Trio should indeed be one of the best variants going. And talking about cooling, MSI did throw the default cooling specs out of the window and went with a full overkill route. Gone is the 2-slot cooling solution and also the dual fan configuration. Instead, MSI went with a nearly 3-slot high, 12.7 inches long cooling solution that makes use of 3 highly advanced Torx-Fan 4.0. The PCB itself is also improved over the Founder Edition model and makes use of a custom PCB that is bigger, and bigger means more room for parts and more room for cooling said parts. The backplate actually matters from a cooling perspective. It is not made from an aluminum alloy, instead it is made from a graphene composite. In other words, this backplate can transfer heat like much bigger aluminum heat spreaders and add also stiffness. In testing our MSI 3060 Ti Gaming X Trio at factory speeds, you will routinely see peaks in the mid to high 1940 MHz, and also after extended gaming sessions, we typically see it hover in the 1920s to 1930 MHz range as well. Needless to say, that level of frequency performance combined with a relatively massive amount of shader cores results in one rather potent combination. As it should, as it has more CUDA cores than an RTX 2080 Super, and yet it costs so much less than the last generation's 2080 options did. Now that is progress and taking full advantage of the sheer horsepower Nvidia has given to PC gaming enthusiasts. To fully test the abilities of a given card, we have used a blend of in-game benchmarks and custom recorded real-world gaming benchmarking. For custom gameplay, we have used fraps to record a minimum and average frame rate, and to do so for a set period of time. All tests were run in a minimum of 4 times, and the scores are the averages of all 4 runs. Now sadly, we did not have any other RTX 30 series available for us to do comparisons with, so you'll have to go with our charts based off the 20 series. Without further ado, here are results for the actual card. So you can just skip through the video real quick, go in between different games, and check out our numbers. As far as temperatures go, the Gaming X Trio sits at around 66 degrees under load and 32 at idle, which is very respectable considering what MSI poured into for the cooling solution for this card. Same with the sound levels as well. The 3060 Ti noise level was leading in our charts levels, sitting comfortably around 39 decibels while under load, and no fan coil noise as well. This would make for a nice silent PC build if you were to utilize it. When looking at total system power consumption, we're sitting at around 495 watts, almost similar power draws to a 1080 Ti. It's known that 30 series require extra juice to run, so make sure to have an adequate power supply when purchasing the card. There's no ifs and no ands and no coconuts about this. This card is about as fast as you can expect it to get from any RTX 3060, especially for 1440p gaming. That is to say, it is a beast that can easily outperform last gen's 2080s and sometimes even 2080s Super Edition cards. Color us impressed for this. The value of this particular video card is going to be an either or type deal. Either you'll love the fact that you can get an uber fast RTX 3060 Ti that offers nearly all the performance already unlocked for you and it's also whisper quiet, or you'll find this mediocre value at best. Silence may indeed be golden, but not everyone will think it's worth paying close to $470 US or close to 660 Canadian dollars, which is approaching, RTX 30 level prices for an RTX 3060 Ti. MSI has done everything possible to feed these hungry beasts and let you push things all the way up to 240 watts or even 250 watts of power. It's still not enough. Even with the additional 50 watts of power, this card still begs for more. Power that Nvidia has refused to give in case it takes away sales from the RTX 3070 series. This artificial and rather cynical limitations is the Achilles heel of all RTX 3060 Ti cards, and especially overclocking centric cards like the MSI Gaming X Trio 3060. Put it bluntly, you'll never ever get to see what this card can truly do. Board power limits will be the wall you'll hit long before anything else when manually overclocking it. The Nvidia RTX 3060 Ti series in general and the MSI RTX 3060 Ti Gaming X Trio video card in specific are interesting takes for budget builds. You're getting levels of performance that only RTX 2080s offer that can crush 1440p resolutions, but do so without crushing your budget. So be on the lookout for the sales for this card, or if you're in a rush, go up to an RTX 3070 class. Either way, you'll get incredible gaming performance or relatively good overall value. So thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed the RTX 3060 Ti Gaming X Trio review. And as always, please remember to hit that like button for the good old YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and join us on our Discord channel for the latest tech trends and tech. This is David from Real Hardware Reviews, signing out.